reality, my mentality. Everything changes so rapidly, and I'm ready for the never-ending fire. Dancing with my deepest, dark desires. Miracle, how empirical. Don't know anything quite as hysterical. Everything around me transpires as I fulfill my darkest desire.
Yo, what's up guys, Implementing here, and today I'm bringing a video. In this video, I'm going to be discussing more FNaF news. So, since I did my last video on the FNaF news that we got in, like, I think it was the past week, from when I made that video, since then we got a few new pieces of FNaF news, but in this video I'm going to be talking about two pieces of news that I think are really interesting, and I'm going to show you guys them. So the first one is actually a 3-page preview of the Fourth Closet graphic novel. So I'm just going to show you the images right now. So here it is. It's on this website called Edelweiss. I don't know how to say that. But anyway, yeah, there's 3 things. There's this one, there's this one, and there is this one. So, yeah, pretty cool. They all look pretty cool. I'm gonna go through them right now, though. So the first one, I think this is just like the first few pages. I don't know if it does this in the graphic novels. I didn't read the original two. I might at some point, but do they usually cut out parts of it? Because I remember, or I'm pretty sure that he goes back home, and then he goes back the next day, and then he gets fired. I'm not so sure. I might be wrong. But I think that's what happened. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's basically at the beginning the flashback of John, or maybe this just, okay, yeah, it's 4 and 5. Yeah, it is. Never mind. So yeah, there's Twisted Freddy with Charlie's hand right there, and then there's the stomach mouth. I can get you out. Zgt, zgt, clank. John, the door. John, wake up. Huh? I must have called your name 3 times. Where were you? I was just really focused. Focused. This is an active construction zone. If you're in La La Land, you're not thinking about the safety of the other men out there. Of course, I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too. I have to let you go. What? I took a chance on you, but I'm not putting my other guys' lives at risk. Okay, wow, I understand. Good luck out there. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second one, page 45 and 44 and 45, what pages are these? 48 and 49. So it just skips 46 and 47, I guess. But yeah, let's go into this. There's Baby, obviously. Hello? I think the clown restaurant is in the other direction. Oh, yeah, this is when he's driving home, or when he's walking home from the... I think he's walking home from Clay's house. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then he sees a clown there, and then that turns out to be Baby, of course. Hello, I think the clown restaurant is the other direction. And then you just, yeah. Okay, relax, John. Just another weirdo in a costume. Oh wait, this is Clay now. Slam. What the door. The door's just gone. So, this is when, so Baby passes John on her way to go attack Clay, I guess. Okay, so now into this one. Meanwhile, it's moving. Of course it is. Of course they are. Raise it 2 more degrees. It looks like it's in pain. I don't care. Do it. This is obviously William and Baby, I guess. And they're afraid. You're at risk of destroying them. No, they remember me as I used to be, and they can't be destroyed. They can only serve a greater purpose. Epic, dude. They'll become something more, just like you once did. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, it's kind of weird that Funtime Freddy is pink, it looks a little bit he's not really as dark of a pink as he is in the regular sister location. Here he looks more like the one when you're like build Freddy or whatever. It looks kind of like the second last one that you get in that mode, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it kind of looks like Among Us. I mean, what? Anyway, so pretty much that's it. It's also worth noting that Funtime Freddy is pink in the book, but on the cover he's gray. Why? So guys, we got a preview of the Puppet Carver, and I actually haven't read this yet, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to read it on camera right now. I'm going to cut out all the parts that don't really matter much, and then yeah, click off the video now if you don't want spoilers, but if you're okay with spoilers, let's keep going. So, just based on the cover, I've talked about the cover before in a separate video when it was actually revealed for the first time. I think these are representative of the three main animatronics. The kid with brown hair and brown pants, that represents Freddy. The kid on the left of him, or technically the right of him, with blonde hair is representative of Chica, because Chica is yellow, and Susie, the girl who possesses her, has blonde hair. And of course there's the one on the right of him with the red bow tie, obviously connecting to Bonnie. So yeah, let's just get into the preview. On stage, the banjo drumming animatronic pig, Pig Patch, slowed in its movements, emitted a sputtering sound, and then ground to a halt. Really? Another one? Jack yelled. The stupid pig was the third animatronic to break in less than a month. And fixing those things cost money. Money that Jack didn't... Okay, I already just had a thought. What if this is like the first Freddy's? The first Freddy's location. Where... remember, MatPat made that theory before that at the first Freddy's, at the beginning there was Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, or Golden Freddy and Spring Bonnie, whatever. There was no Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. They didn't exist yet. Or at least they weren't the mascots of that place yet. I mean, obviously they existed already, but they weren't really the mascots of that place. Maybe they were like, maybe they were just like a side attraction, or like still a TV show or something, or maybe they were still at Fredbear's or something like that. I don't know. This is just a thought. I'm not really certain about this or anything like that. But yeah. MatPat made that theory that the mediocre melodies were the animatronics used right after Fredbear and Spring Bonnie were retired. And a stupid pig reminds me of Pig Patch. And the third animatronic to break in less than a month reminds me of the rest of the mediocre melodies. It could be that all the mediocre melodies were a part of this restaurant. So now that Pig Patch broke down, later on, after all of them break down, maybe that's when they choose, okay, let's use Fredbear. I mean, let's use Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy for this, as the mascots now instead. Again, it's just a thought, not certain about it or anything. Just an idea. He remembered the doctor telling him to be mindful of his blood pressure. But how could you keep your blood pressure down when everything around you was flying out of control? Blood pressure? Is this relevant? Because why are you speaking about blood pressure right now? Porter came out from behind the stage, and Sage emerged from the custodial closet. Both were in their early 20s, young enough to be Jack's sons. Oh. Huh. Alright. Came out from behind the stage? That kind of reminds me of, I don't know, maybe Freddy? And Sage emerged from the custodial closet. That reminds me of how Bonnie comes from the supply closet in FNaF 1. I wonder if these kids could be, or they're not really kids, they're 20s, but I wonder if they could be these people on the thumbnail. These do look more like kids, but is it possible that we just see them as that and they're actually older? Possibly, right? I mean, is it possible? It kind of seems like it, because they kind of, these guys kind of parallel the animatronics in a way. Or maybe that's just me, maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Sage, the tall one who wore his long black hair in braids, was supposed to keep the place clean. God damn it, I don't think any of them have black hair. Theory debunked. They were lucky he saw fit to pay the minimum wage and let them take home leftover pizza. Take home leftover pizza. That kind of reminds me of Into the Pit. Is that just me? Because, what's his name? Jeff. He would always have leftover pizza and he'd just give the rest to Oswald. I remember that. And he pays the minimum wage. That probably references FNaF 1 and 2 because you get paid minimum wage in that game. So, yeah. The pig's busted, Jack said. Take it back to storage. Wow, these things are dropping like flies, Sage said, looking up at the almost empty stage. Almost empty. I wonder if there's other animatronics up there. Maybe this is supposed to be kind of like Pizzeria Simulator, where the animatronics can be faulty and then you can have problems with it, maybe lawsuits and stuff. Something like that. Is that possible? Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm almost finished with the prototype of my machine. It will create low-cost but highly functional animatronics made from only an inexpensive slab of wood. You're gonna be amazed, Jack. I'll believe it when I see it, Jack muttered. Something about the little guy's ungrounded optimism was especially irritating. I get so tired of the way that ogre talks to him. My invention is partially inspired by your novel. Oh. Sage raised an eyebrow. How is that? Well, the puppet carver... Oh. Is about a wooden man who wants to be real, right? Sage nodded. Well, my puppet carver takes an ordinary piece of wood and transforms it into something that seems alive. Huh. That's an interesting take on it. Porter pulled back the glittery purple curtain. We've seen the curtain be purple in FNaF VR, yes. That hid his invention along with several broken animatronics. Oh, that's funny. Here it is, Porter said, gesturing with a flourish to a clunky-looking piece of equipment. The puppet carver. It looks kind of like a giant wood chipper. Chipper? Together, Sage and Porter hefted a 5-foot cedar log and stood it on its end inside the compartment. Okay, Porter pushed a button, and now we wait. Alright. Porter pushed the button, and the door slid open, revealing a fully jointed wooden human-like figure. What? Now I just have to give a gentle tug. Porter grabbed the wooden figure by his shoulders and then pulled harder. Sage laughed. It looks like you're helping the machine give birth. Put the figure in a fuzzy suit to resemble a bunny or a fox or a bear, and you'd have a low-cost animatronic that would be perfect for the pizzeria. Is this trying to say that the animatronics were made with this wood chipper? I mean, they technically were, because Scott created FNaF because Chipper and Sons failed. Oh, that's actually kind of... that. Either that's a coincidence, or that's irony. It turned its head to the left, then to the right. It lifted its arms so it looked like it was reaching out for a hug. That kind of reminds me of the animation of Freddy in the first FNaF trailer. So does anybody besides me work here? Jack yelled. His face was purple with rage. Since when does rage make your face purple? And you're the restaurant owner. Who does that remind you of? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments. If Porter liked Jack more, he'd worry about his health. The guy's blood pressure must be through the roof. What's this about his blood pressure? Alright, so that's pretty much it for all the important stuff in the story. So far, it seems weird, but I don't think it'll be bad. It seems like it'll be pretty interesting. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for how it turns out. So yeah, I want to see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think of this, and yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and +7 out, and peace.